Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to English for You. My name is Joe.
And I'm Laura.
Today, once again, we're talking about this big coffee cup problem that they have specifically in the UK. Now, Laura, you said you don't really drink coffee.
I don't.
You drink tea. Mm-hmm. When you drink tea, are you just like making a cup at home, like in your own cup? Okay, so
I
you're
don't
not
buy them outside.
You're not going outside. You're not getting the plastic cups.
But wait. I go to like a convenience store and I get one of those like bottled ones, the iced teas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do get the plastic bottles or cups.
Uh-oh.
Do you recycle them?
Yes, I do. I'm a good girl. I even wash them.
Oh, you wash them and recycle
Yes.
them. Wow. Okay, so you're off the hook here. You're not part of this problem.
Phew.
For the rest of us, though, that are getting coffee and tea and plastic cups all the time and maybe not recycling them all the time, well, unfortunately, we are contributing to this big problem of wasted resources. And in the UK, it's a big problem. They actually get billions of coffee cups being thrown out every year, 2.5 billion of them. And they're not getting recycled, but there's one guy, he's a chef.
Right.
And he's driving around in a double-decker bus trying to get people to stop throwing them out, to recycle them, or better yet, stop using them at all.
Oh, that's so true.
We're going to learn more about his quest to stop the waste. So let's go ahead and get into day 2 of our article right now. Reading.
Coffee cups and the waste. Many people in the UK throw away their coffee cups into recycling bins. After all, coffee chains tell people these cups are recyclable. However, the truth is more complicated. In fact, throwing a coffee cup in the recycling bin is generally a waste of time. To make these cups waterproof, coffee cup makers mix paper with plastic. As a result, these cups are extremely difficult to recycle. Currently, there are only 2 factories in the UK that can recycle coffee cups. One has never recycled a single coffee cup. The other has only recycled a small number of cups. That means most coffee cups will not be recycled. While inventors have come up with recyclable cups, they're not being used by big coffee companies. Some coffee companies have said they're trying to improve recycling of their cups, but nothing definite has been done. To make changes happen faster, Hugh encourages coffee-drinking customers to put pressure on coffee companies through boycotts and speaking out.
Day 2 starts off by saying many people in the UK throw away their coffee cups into recycling bins. So yes, recycling bins are everywhere these days. You drink your cup of coffee, you look for that recycling symbol, and then you throw it out. And probably you forget about it after that until the next time you need a cup of coffee or tea or something like that.
OK, 所以一开始课文至少了我们得知啊，他们没有乱丢就好了，因为他说许多英国人把他们的咖啡纸杯丢进，我们有昨天学到这个字，就是 recycling bins， 就是资源回收桶。
After all, coffee chains tell people these cups are recyclable. Yes, we're talking about chains. If we're talking about a chain, like a restaurant or a coffee shop, it's a place that has many different branches or locations everywhere, all around the world. The most famous coffee chain, of course, would be Starbucks. They are everywhere, on every corner. McDonald's is a chain, a fast food chain. So now you know what we're talking about when we say chains. And these chains are telling people the cups are recyclable. It just means that they can be recycled.
没错，其实毕竟这个咖啡连锁店会告诉人们说，这些纸杯都是可以回收的哦。OK， 我们先来看一下其中提到的 chain。OK， 其实在本课当中就是指连锁店，没错。只要提到这个咖啡连锁店，我们当然会想到Starbucks， 不是要帮他们打广告，可是他们真的很多。那再来就是我们常见的还有像什么 fast food chains。 当然就是连锁的这个速食店 OK 或者还有 clothing chains 像是很多的服饰也是连锁店哦 OK 那刚刚我们有提到 recyclable 因为我们都知道 recycle 就是回收所以可以回收的就是 recyclable such as cans, paper, glass or plastic
So all these chains are saying the cups that we use, they are recyclable. You can recycle them. However, our article says the truth is more complicated. If something is complicated, it's not easy to figure out or it has a lot of different steps or parts or aspects to it. So when we say the truth is more complicated, it means the truth is not so easy to figure out or to know.
OK, 所以呢，我们可能觉得，这些杯子是可以回收，我们也有回收，就 OK 啦。然而，接着课文提到 ，however， 真相却是非常的复杂。OK，complicated 这样就是指复杂的意思哈。So it's not recyclable, those paper cups?Well,
we've got some bad news, unfortunately. According to the article, it says, in fact, throwing a coffee cup in the recycling bin is generally a waste of time. Uh-oh, that's not good news at all.
OK, 所以事实上呢，课文又要提到一个好像不是很好的消息。他说，把这个咖啡杯丢进资源回收桶，通常 what is a waste of time? 只是浪费时间而已。What does that mean?
Yeah, why is this a waste of time? If they're saying they're recyclable, why is it a waste of time to put them in the recycling bin? It says to make these cups waterproof, coffee cup makers mix paper with plastic. If something is waterproof, it means water can't get inside it, water can't go through it. Of course, coffee has water in it. It's mostly water, so the cups have to be waterproof or they would break down in your hand and you get hot coffee or iced coffee all over yourself. So they mix paper with plastic, putting two different materials together.
Oh, that could also be true for those instant noodle cups.
I think, for those instant noodle cups that you see, like a cup of noodles, I think it's the same thing. It's a mix of paper and plastic, so it's not just one material.
Wow, 没错，所以像杯面那种泡面的可能也是这样的情况是什么呢？就是为了使这些杯子就是纸杯可以防水哦。这个咖啡杯制造厂将这个怎么样？这个纸与塑胶混合在一起 mix 就是混在一起的意思。这里我们提到的 waterproof 当然就是防水的意思，像是有一些 some jackets are waterproof 就是让你可以就在下雨天穿哦，因为它可以防水。那我们刚刚提到的 plastic 在本课是当作名词来用，表示塑胶，可是其实 plastic 常常还可以当作形容词来用，就是塑胶制的。OK， 那我们可以怎么用 plastic 呢？ For example, I could say this toy was made of plastic.
So we've got cups that are made of both paper and plastic together, and as a result, these cups are extremely difficult to recycle. If something is extreme, it means like to the highest degree possible. So extremely just means, well, very, very difficult in this case, almost to the point of being impossible.
OK， 所以结果怎么样？刚刚里面说它里面的纸不只是只有纸哦，它还有塑胶混在一起，结果就是这些杯子难以再怎么样循环利用。这里我们先来看一下 as a result 这个片语就是结果因此。OK, for example, I could say he sprained his wrist and as a result, that means because of this, he will not be playing in the baseball game. OK, 那我们还看到 extremely 这个副词表示非常怎么样，极度怎么样。OK, for example, I could say it's extremely, that just means it's very cold in here.
Let's find out why these things are extremely difficult to recycle, these coffee cups. It goes on to say here that currently there are only 2 factories in the UK that can recycle coffee cups. So there's not very many places. Remember, the UK is not just one country. It's a few different countries together. And there's only 2 factories in the whole area that can recycle these coffee cups.
Wow, 还记不记得昨天我们讲到就是大家丢弃的这些纸杯的恐怖的数量 But currently 就是目前英国只有2家工厂可以回收咖啡纸杯。Now one has never recycled a single coffee cup. The other has only recycled a small number of cups. 所以一家从来没有回收过任何一个咖啡纸杯。那另外一家只回收少量的纸杯。我们现在来看一下，当我们常会用 one, the other. OK, 其实通常呢 one, the other 都是有在比较，我有一个这个，然后呢另外一个如何。比如说 I have 2 pets, one is called Snoopy.And the other is called Odie. Okay, Odie. 好可爱哦。那如果我们要用这个2个以上，那我们就可以用一个怎么样，然后另外一个怎么样，那剩下的那个又怎么样？这时候我们则要用这个句型，我们要用 one, another, the other. For example, there are 3 people in my family. One is my mother, another is my father, and the other is me. 所以 the other 通常都是仅存的那一个，剩下来的那一个的意思。
So we have these 2 factories, only 2 in the whole of the UK that can recycle them, but neither one of them seems to be recycling very many cups. So that means most coffee cups will not be recycled. Even though they throw them in the recycle bin, they actually will not be recycled. So that is not good news at all.
对啊，结果花了这么多时间去把纸杯丢在 recycling bin, and yet...OK, 他们几乎呢看到课文提到，就是其实刚刚有提到，就是说一间从来没有回收嘛，那另外一间只收少量的杯子，所以意思 that means 就是大多数的咖啡纸杯不会被回收。Wow, no wonder it's a waste of time recycling them.
Yeah, that's why it's a waste of time, because you throw them in the recycle bin and then they don't get recycled. So what's the point?
Yeah.
They might as well just be thrown away. But that's, of course, terrible for the environment. Let's learn some more about this coffee cup problem. Next, it says, while inventors have come up with recyclable cups, they're not being used by big coffee companies. So these cups, recyclable cups, do exist. They have been made by inventors, scientists who get paid just to invent or make new things. They made a recyclable coffee cup, but the big companies are not using them. So that's the problem. There are recyclable cups, but the big companies that sell the most coffee, they don't use the recyclable cups.
OK, 好可惜哦。所以虽然 inventors 就是发明家已经想出了制作可以回收纸杯的方法，但是他们没有被大型咖啡企业采用。其中我们提到的 come up with something 这样的片语，常常我们用来表示想出什么啦，像是一些 ideas 啊，或是提出什么办法啦，所以后面通常接的都是 ideas or solution。Okay, for example, I could say, we finally came up with a solution to our problem.
Now, some coffee companies have said that they are trying to improve recycling of their cups, but nothing definite has been done. To improve, of course, means to make something better. So they're saying, yeah, we're trying to recycle more of our cups, but nothing definite has been done. If something is definite, it's easy to see, easy to notice, easy to know that something is happening. Something has been done. The steps are very obvious, but here it's not obvious what, if anything, has been done.
OK, 所以有一些这个咖啡企业表示说，他们正在怎么样 trying to improve. OK, 他们正在尝试改进他们的纸杯回收情况。但目前都没有明确的作为 Nothing definite has been done. 好，我们先来看一下 improve 这个字哦。It's a verb, 它就是表示改善的意思。像是呢，通常呢，老师可能都会要求你怎么样，要改善你的功课。Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at this example sentence. Her writing has improved since the beginning of the school year. 哇，太棒了，她的写作有改善。Or, okay, let's take a look at this other word.Definite, okay, definite. 其实我们常常在口语会讲到 definitely, 一定的、肯定的，这是一个副词，它的形容词就是本课的 definite, 就是明确的意思。For example, we often say this, I need a definite answer. 我需要更明确的一个答案。Or I could also say the answer is a definite no.
That's right. A definite answer is yes or no.
Yeah.
Indefinite is the opposite. And indefinite would be like, well, maybe, I'm not sure. But no, definite means yes or no. Very clear.
Yeah.
Now, to make change happen faster, Hugh encourages coffee-drinking customers to put pressure on coffee companies through boycotts and speaking out. If you put pressure on somebody, it means you use your actions or your words to demand that something happens. How do you demand that a company do something? Well, you say, if you do not start using recyclable cups, I will boycott you. If you boycott a business, it means you stop buying things from them. So that's how you tell a company you're not happy with them. You try to put them out of business. You say, I'm not going to buy your stuff anymore unless you start using recyclable cups. That's how you put pressure on them.
Good. Okay. 所以为了更快看到改变 Hugh 呢就鼓励喝咖啡的消费者要透过怎么样抵制还有发声来对这个咖啡企业施加压力。其中我们先来学一下压力的英文就是 pressure. Okay. For example, I could say his father put pressure on him to become a doctor. That just means his father was trying to force him to become a doctor. 所以给他施压这样子的意思。而 boycott 其实常常我们会看到杯葛啦，或者是联合抵制啦，或者是在这里本课就是拒绝购买啦，或者是参加这样的意思，我们就会用 boycott 这个字，有一点难，但是我们来认识它一下 B-O-Y-C-O-T-T。 OK， 那刚刚我们还看到一个非常常见的片语就是 speak out. OK, and usually we might say speak out against something 来表示坚决公开表明或者是反对某个事情的意见哦。For example, she's afraid to speak out at work.
So if you guys have a favorite spot to get a cup of coffee or tea, you can ask the place that you buy it from, hey, are you guys using recyclable cups? Are they really recyclable? Where do you get them recycled?
Yeah.
Those are all questions you can ask to put pressure on these places to use more environmentally friendly materials. We're almost out of time for today. Before we leave you, let's have our For You Chat. For You Chat.
Okay, here's our For You Chat question. Joe, do you have any other ideas to be green? What are they?
Well, let's keep with the theme of getting your cup of coffee for today. One of the things you can do is just not use the cups that they give you at all. You can bring your own cup to a lot of coffee shops these days. Your own reusable cup that you can use again and again and again, and just get them to fill that up for you.
Or thermos.
A thermos of coffee or tea. So you don't have to use the recyclable cups, and that's the best way to do it. Just use one cup over and over again. You guys can have a chat about other ways of being green. As for us, we're out of time. So until the next edition of English for You, I'm Joe.
And I'm Laura.
Bye-bye.
Coffee cups. End the waste. Many people in the UK throw away their coffee cups into recycling bins. After all, coffee chains tell people these cups are recyclable. However, the truth is more complicated. In fact, throwing a coffee cup in the recycling bin is generally a waste of time. To make these cups waterproof, coffee cup makers mix paper with plastic. As a result, these cups are extremely difficult to recycle. Currently, there are only 2 factories in the UK that can recycle coffee cups. One has never recycled a single coffee cup. The other has only recycled a small number of cups. That means most coffee cups will not be recycled. While inventors have come up with recyclable cups, they're not being used by big coffee companies. Some coffee companies have said they're trying to improve recycling of their cups, but nothing definite has been done. To make changes happen faster, Hugh encourages coffee-drinking customers to put pressure on coffee companies through boycotts and speaking out.
Vocabulary Review.
chain. This restaurant chain is all over the country, as it is popular and not too expensive. Plastic. Although this gun looks real, it's actually a toy and made of plastic. Extremely. It is extremely hard to get into that university. Many people want to be a student there. Improve. The police set many cameras on the street to improve its security. Definite. Joan has some ideas about where to go on vacation, but she has no definite plans. Pressure. The people used protests to put pressure on the president to do a better job.